Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen, you want to look at a smile-inducing vehicle? The Bronco has become the icon for that. These rolling down the road are some of the greatest memory reminders that you're ever going to see out there. This one here, fully restored. We're going to look underneath of it, inside the engine compartment, all through the back of it. We're going to look all over. It is a wonderful, wonderful restoration, and the colors are great, and this is just a cool, cool vehicle, and it's going to show you a couple things about it that you may or may not know, and you see why these are so popular. Okay, so come on up here for a second. I'd like to talk a little bit about the paint. Now, this is a rare model half cab, and the cool thing about the half cab is you can take the top off if you want. We can always add a rear seat in the back. Okay, so let's take a peek at the quality of the paint. Here is the black paint, and see how you can read every single word in there. That's what someone else needs to be doing for you as well if they're selling you a Bronco. We're trying to offer you a Bronco here that you can see all the detail of, include a free enclosed shipping to the 48 states down here, and also give you a 1-year warranty. I don't think everybody else is doing that. All right, so come on over here and look at this paint too. This is wonderful paint. I love the colors of this thing. It is spectacular. You take a walk around. So anyway, color match the grille here, and just like the little detail stuff, like the, just the reflectors and turn signal lenses and what have you. This does have radial tires on it. It didn't come with radial tires that year, but this certainly makes the drive much better. And if you wanted to put a little bigger set of wheels and tires on there, you could. This has kind of been restored to stock, and that's why it's really, really wonderful looking. But let's keep walking around. So this paint right here, believe it or not, is all hand done, and it's striped in different colors, and it's clear coated too, so you really can't feel it. So that means that this right here is going to last a nice long time and not tear away at the stripes that are taller than the other paint on here when you like to wash and wax it. All right, but the idea behind this is that you just get in it and maybe you spray a little wax on it once in a while in your garage, and that's kind of the therapy of doing it. So let's keep walking around. Factory aluminum wheels, they're nicely polished. Again, we're back to the radials, which make for a really nice driving vehicle. We got the 4-wheel drive system here, and most everything in here is super heavy duty, and that's why they're legendary. All right, come on back here. I want to show you a little bit about the bed for a second. First off, the paint on here is spectacular. It is 10 times nicer than the original factory paint, but I think it looks great. All new chrome and bumpers, and this like here lifts up if you want to, right there. Okay. If anybody can tell us why the tag does that, that'd be interesting, because I'd like to know that. It's the one feature I don't know about this vehicle. All right, so what I wanted to show you in here also is, all of this comes out if you want to, but it's set up nicely in case you want to use it to carry some things. The other thing that a lot of people do is they put a rear seat in here. You can do one of two ways. A lot of people put a rear seat in there facing this way. If you want to put a rear seat in here that's got seat belts and things like that, you can do that. Everybody can sit back here, and it'd be really cool. Remember the Subaru Brat? The Subaru Brat had seats up front, and then in the bed, it had a little seat back here, and it faced the other way, which is really cool. Or you can take the top off of this here and convert it over if you want to. So anyway, it's just nice looking and looks finished, is the way I like to call it. One other thing too about these I love is this. You can hang out, a little tailgate party. This just unclips, got 2 little screws right there. Take this to a sports event, take it to a field. This is 4-wheel drive, man. This thing is restored. The engine's rebuilt, the transmission's rebuilt, the 4-wheel drive system's rebuilt. It's designed to go and do and have some fun in it. Go and do and have some fun in it. It's just a wonderful, wonderful truck. All right, so let's take a peek under the hood, because although you may or may not want to take this to a car show, I want you to see that you can. All right, so look at the detail in here. This is overly restored, and that's why I say that about that. You say, well, what does that mean, overly restored? I can tell you that the factory did not paint all of this, okay? They didn't color match every component underneath here. They didn't satin the frame and things like that. This is just really, really nicely done. The battery topper on here, the engine painted the correct colors, okay? Just little things in here that just set it off and make for a really great piece. The only thing missing out of here would be the jack if you wanted to get that in there, and we could always get one to put it in there. But just take a walk around here for a second and look at the detail. Everything's not spray bombed black, it's not spray bombed blue, it's detail stuff, from the colored clamps to the colored fuel pump The coil's a different color. I made sure to put a Motorcraft oil filter on here when we change the oil, because we change the oil on all these cars before we send them to you, okay? And then because we do all of the check over and detail on these cars, making sure, you know, the safety components work right, we have a long list of work that we've done to them. That's why we offer a 1-year warranty on the offered price, and we offer the free enclosed door-to-door shipping. So it's a really nice feature. But once we get inside the cab, although I'm smiling because we're hanging out under here and the car looks so cute and so great looking, once we get inside, I think you'll like it even more. Okay, so come on in and check this out. This is so wonderful. That sound right there, first off, this is you know, approaching a 50-year-old car, and the door is closed nice and solid, all right? Carpets are new, seat cover's done. This is an upgrade to the car, and it's just way nicer than it would have come from the factory, which doesn't really bother me. I have to tell you that it's done so well and so mildly custom that you might not notice. It has matching door panels that go with it. Maybe Arsh can show that to you right there. Those look really nice. Dash is color matched to the stripe that's outside, okay? It's got full gauges here too. A lot of people don't know that, but it's oil pressure, water temperature, of course fuel, and it's got a voltmeter in here, all right? And then you get your 4-wheel drive system right here, and all the bezels are nice and shiny and new, the mirror's new. This is kind of cool that a lot of people don't know about is the wiper motor. The wiper motor really didn't have any place to go the way the vehicle was built, so they put it up here. And it's up here, and then they sell a cover if you'd like, and we can install the cover over it that goes over it. Some people love to see it, so we leave them open or exposed like that. Again, this top comes off, and the windshield also folds down. That's one of the things about Broncos that people love the most, is the fact that you can fold the windshield down, and then you have a total wide open, cool cruising car, truck, 4x4, SUV, whatever. Okay, so as we close up this video, we're talking about a fully restored vehicle underneath. The truck is all detailed nicely. The engine compartment we looked at was really great. Rebuilt engine, rebuilt transmission, rebuilt 4-wheel drive system as well, brakes, all those things. Now listen, you can say, well, that sounds great, but how do you get, well, let me tell you, you could easily spend $40,000 to $50,000 restoring some of these Broncos now. They've become very expensive to restore. That's why these are such a great value, the ones that are already done. One of the things also I wanted to point out was this is a 6-cylinder versus a V8. The reason a lot of people like the 6-cylinder is because even today's modern diesels for, let's say, Dodge trucks and things like that are an inline 6 that make huge amounts of torque. You know, this is never going to go 150 miles an hour, but you don't want to go 150 miles an hour. What you want is have great low-end torque and low-end power to pull out of ditches and mud and snow and things like that. And that's exactly what this is built to do. So anyway, if you want a really cool 71 Bronco 4x4 half cab, awesome, awesome truck, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.